Greta Van Susteren went after Obama for mentioning Fox News. I bet this really riled up those 6 people that watch her show.
When leaders blame others, they sure don't look like leaders. They look absolutely childish. And it's distressing that President Obama is often quick to blame others. On Sunday night, he threw our intelligence community under the bus. They're not happy about that. And today, blaming again.
There's a reason fewer Republicans, you hear them running around about Obamacare. Because while good, affordable health care might seem like a fanged threat to the freedom of the American people on Fox News, it turns out it's working pretty well in the real world.
Yes, our turn. Fox News. He's done it before, made cracks about Fox News. Today's crack was also tweeted from his Twitter account to his 47 million followers. What's the impact on Fox? 0. The president's giving us free promo. It doesn't hurt us. Fox News is hot. You've seen the latest viewer numbers, but that's not the point. In these very troubling times, from Ebola to beheadings, we need the president to act presidential. That means not blaming others or acting cool in front of a bunch of students by blaming Fox for whatever ails him or his administration. His audience today is the next generation of leaders, and we want them to respect the office of the president, not see it as a platform to settle petty scores. Yes, of course, it was only one crack in a long speech, but it shows we're getting under his skin. But he should be tougher than that. So as we face down big problems in the world, skip the trash talk. It only diminishes the office of the president.
They squeal like piglets when you call them out. Take notes, Democrats. Just call them out more often, because when they do stuff like this, they sound silly. And the irony is they're saying Obama looks silly. It was an offhanded remark in a long speech, just like she said. And they're like, oh, yeah, sure, blame us for every problem ever. And, yeah, that's beneath the office of the president. No, it's not beneath the office of the president to essentially fact-check and say, well, you're wrong about my key piece of legislation, Obamacare. You're wrong about how you view my foreign policy, et cetera, et cetera. Now, stop and think about this. Maybe one of the reasons Obama continues to, jab every once in a while Fox News, and by the way, I think he doesn't do it nearly enough. I think he should go after the people who disagree with him much more. But maybe the reason he did do it, or does do it every once in a while, is because Fox News, up until this day, they're still using the death panel's lie. See, when stuff is that egregious, you make it easy for somebody to come out and say, you're fucking idiots, aren't you? Like, you're just not smart, right? I mean, death panels, that got the lie of the year like 5 years ago or something like that. Actually, probably more like 3, 4 at most. So, how can you still be repeating that? If I was the president, and I wouldn't necessarily direct this at Fox News, or maybe I would. I guess it would depend on my mood. But if I were the president, I would come out and I would brag about this law that they trash day in and day out on Fox News and elsewhere. I would make it so that every single American that follows politics, even a teeny little bit, can regurgitate these numbers reflexively. I would say, hey guys, did you know that over 67,000 people now have health insurance when they wouldn't have before because of pre-existing conditions? You can thank me for that. You can thank the Democrats for that. And do it when you go to the voting booth. 3.1 million young adults were allowed to stay on their parents' plan until the age of 26. You're welcome. Over 20 million women now receive preventative care like cervical cancer screenings. Again, you're welcome. How about this for all the fiscal conservatives out there? $3 billion has been saved by closing the Medicare donut hole. So if you're a fiscal conservative, maybe you should vote for Democrats. 105 million Americans no longer have a lifetime cap. So in other words, the health insurance companies can't kick you off when you get very sick and then you go bankrupt. They can't do it anymore. They used to do it all the time. Now they can't do it anymore. So you should be thanking Democrats, okay? And when Fox News just endlessly makes shit up and does the most disingenuous, ridiculous attacks on him, I'm happy when he takes jabs at them and when he mocks them. He should do it more often, and other Democrats should do it more often, and that would, I think, reflect not only in the polls, but it would reflect in elections, too.